Ah, those were times you wouldn't believe, child. It all started with such fanfare, such misplaced excitement. I remember the parades as the boys marched off in 14. Flags everywhere. Everyone cheering, thinking it would all be over by Christmas. We were so naive. Then the letters started coming back, if they came at all. And the faces changed. The reality of it. The trenches. Mud and blood and fear, day in and day out. Friends you'd known. Your whole life are gone. It was a different world over there. A world of survival, not glory. When it finally ended, the relief was immense. People poured into the streets, celebrating peace like there was no tomorrow. We thought the troubles were behind us. But the world had changed, and so had we. The 20s. Well, that was a different kind of crazy. Suddenly, everyone wanted to forget the war. Jazz music, dancing, a feeling of freedom. The young folks, especially the women, they were breaking all the old rules. It was a time of new beginnings, or so it seemed. Of course, some rules were harder to break than others. Prohibition. A strange time. Everyone knew where to find a drink if they really wanted one. But it created a whole other set of problems. Secret bars, the law turning a blind eye. It was a bit of a game. And everything was changing so fast. Cars became more common, you could hear music on the radio, even see moving pictures. It felt like the future was arriving at breakneck speed. We were building and inventing, full of optimism. Then the bottom fell out. The crash. People lost everything. Fortunes vanished overnight. Suddenly, there were no jobs, no money. You saw good, honest people standing in lines just to get a loaf of bread. It was heartbreaking. Nature seemed to turn on us too. Those dust storms. They swallowed up farms, turned good land into wasteland. People packed up what little they had and headed west, hoping for a better life. It was a hard time to have hope. But Americans are resilient, you know. Roosevelt and the New Deal. It gave people work, gave them a sense that things might get better. Building roads, planting trees. It wasn't a cure-all, but it was something. It showed that we were all in it together, trying to rebuild. Those years. They taught us a lot about the best and worst of times. We learned to appreciate the good moments and to keep fighting through the bad. It shaped a whole generation, that time between the wars.